Yo, yo, yo. We back with another one and another one and another one, man. This is What We're All Thinking podcast, Stories Behind the Craft. I got a What We're All Thinking veteran. We've been doing this for a while. He was one of the first people that gave me an opportunity when I first started the podcast, off the love, and ever since then, it's been love. Nothing but love. Nothing bad to say about this guy. He runs his own business. He's his own brand. He been supporting me. He been pulling up the SOB, you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Yo, I be trying to think what to say. Because sometimes I be like, yo, it's Africa, but like, is that... Yo, my name is Jamal, professionally and musically known as Africa Black. So I'll say it like that because I don't want to get like my stage name, like interfering with like my real self because that's more of an alter ego. You feel me? Like,
You think so?
yeah, man. I'm not Africa Black in real life. My mom don't call me Africa Black. Like, you feel me? Hey, Africa Black can wash the dishes. Like, yeah. So two different things, man. I guess professionally and musically known as Africa Black. We'll go with that.
I feel that.
You feel me?
I
Separate the two. It's so important because we get stuck in the illusion.
With that being said, what about me? I say my real name.
Well, that's different. That's different. Kendrick Lamar too, right? That's his real name. That's him.
I don't know because I never had an alter ego. Like now, they call me like Dun Dada. That's like the nickname I have at home.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just go by my real name because it's just...
Yeah. Well, my real name isn't Africa Black, but I don't even know if alter ego is the right word, but professionally and musically known as Africa Black. We'll go with that.
So a lot of people don't know, but I be watching your videos to pull up, and I always like how you started off. You always ask them how they doing.
Facts.
So I kind of was watching your videos, and now I ask my guests.
Right.
So how they doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm blessed, black, highly favored. I'm well. I'm content. I'm happy. I'm inspired, motivated. I'm doing well. You know.
Right. You've been doing a lot of different things. Just
Facts.
like I said, you wear a lot of different hats. You've been doing this for a long time, and you constantly stay consistent. So one of the questions I always ask you, even off camera, is like, how you keep yourself going, how you keep yourself organized and keep yourself going.
When you don't have a backup plan, when you don't have no one to like do it for you, then there's really no choice. It's like a way of nature thing. You feel like you have to, because if you don't, then what? You're gonna crash out. You're gonna crumble. So it's like I don't really have no other option but to keep going. Because like, for example, if I don't pay my bills, they're not gonna get paid. I don't have no secondary and thirdary or whatever, person or thing that's gonna help me out. Like, I just gotta do what I gotta do. And if I don't, then it's not gonna get done. Period. You feel me? So that motivates me to keep going because I have no choice.
Yeah. That's what I always tell. I say, mama ain't coming to save me.
Mama, daddy, brother, sister, homeboy, cousin, nobody, literally. You feel me? So when you don't have a choice, you move different. You can tell when someone like have the luxury to like not give an F today. Like I was talking about the other day with my, I forgot who it was, or my friend, whoever, and it's just a real thing. Like, bro, people have the luxury of not caring for the day because they have someone to fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
I never have. I never did. So like, I just gotta stay on my P's and Q's.
Yeah, I think when I was coming up, I always wanted somebody to feel sorry for me.
Facts. I think we all do.
Yeah, I think I wanted everybody to take my side.
Yeah.
But once, you get burnt so many times, or your mom tell you stop touching that stove so many times, you kind of learn like, all right, this is what it is, and nobody coming to save me.
Yeah. We all like to be victims at times, victimize ourselves, and want people to be on our side. But like, especially black people, I say that. We like to victimize ourselves so much, and like, having excuse on why we do this, or have a reason and excuse why we do that or whatever. But like, it gets to a point where you can't blame nobody. Accountability is a big thing. You feel me? You gotta take accountability for your actions, because You know, like, man, if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Period.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely. That's a true statement because how I see it, especially this goes into my next question because you one of the people that a lot of people look to for advice. A lot of people look for your opinion. I'm one of those people because when I do something, I want to hear what you got to say, especially for the magnitude of different things that you do. Especially like, you know, we look to it because it's how clean it is, how it's organized and stuff like that. So, you know, the city's at a standstill.
Right.
We don't have a star or things like that. And, you know, me bringing my platform the way how I brought it. And because, like I said, I wanted to work with some guys and they didn't give me the opportunity. So I created my own table.
As you should.
So, you know, what you think the city needs to do or where you think we're at as a city as far as musically, our identity from the West Side perspective.
Well, first, what do you mean, like, the city's at a standstill?
I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people that have their runs going on, and I feel like nobody's on the run right now, especially like, you know, Lil Wet had his run. He was running.
Like, past tense?
I mean, he's still running.
Right. You said
But-
had, though. With a
But
D.
I'm saying, like, it's not as in Orlando. He's kind of, like, out of there. Like, you know, every, like, week we was getting a flyer. But now it's like, you know, he's more out of Orlando doing his thing in other cities around Florida. He's not really, we don't have that next person. He's
Right.
kind of doing
So who was
his
the
thing.
last two you say?
I would say Lil Wet
Wet?
and probably Kick One had a little takeover for a while.
Okay. Well, what went wrong with them?
I just feel like they're doing their own thing outside of here now. They kind of did what they were supposed to do here, and now they're doing their thing on the outside.
And what does that mean? Like, they're doing shows outside the city?
Other places.
Are they?
I mean, for the most part.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I mean, I don't really know because I don't kind of keep up with them like I used to
right.
because it's not in my face as much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you be in a club, the promoter, because I don't do clubs as much.
Right.
But that's your job. So that's what I'm saying, like, at a standstill as far as who's the next one? Who's that person?
I don't know who the next one is. It's a lot of artists that have potential, but, like, you know, stardom is within, and I don't really see a lot of stardom in a lot of artists. You feel me? So I don't know. I mean, I like the two you said. I like more others as well, but, like, who has next? I don't know. I don't really see no one having next because no one is, like, outside of the box. No one is thinking outside the box. No one is doing nothing different. Everybody's look the same, sound the same, content the same, everything. So, you know, so, like, a star is someone that's different. If everyone's going right, you got to go left. You feel me? And if everyone's dressing the same, looking the same, rap about the same stuff, it's like, okay, well, what makes you unique? What makes you original? What makes you different? Nothing. So, like, you're not going to stand out. And I don't see nobody standing out, like heavy.
I think right now, even though I don't really, I ain't going to say that, but he's kind of came to Orlando and been doing this thing, Bossman D-Lo.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's been doing this thing. And what makes him different than the Orlando artist that's around?
He sounds different. I will say that. He definitely sounds different. I was just talking about Bossman D-Lo, and I was actually one of the first to bring him to Orlando a few months ago. Literally hit him on Instagram, pulled up on him at the barbershop. We exchanged whatever, did a show, and ever since that show, he's been on the road. I think he's been back to Orlando once. He'll be back again next month. And he's all over Florida right now. All over Florida. What makes him different, he just sounds so different, bro. Like, and it's really a feeling. A lot of time when you listen to rappers specifically, I don't get the feel. We don't get the feel. When we listen to Boss Man, like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying makes sense, but his music sounds and feels different, I will say. I will say that. You know, but he is kind of on somewhat rapping on the same kind of content, you know, subjects as others, but it just feels different. I will say that. And I'm not saying that because he's popular now, because like I said, I was the first. So before the clout and before the hype and before it was trendy to say Boss Man is my favorite rapper, you know, I was already aware of this guy, you know, a fan of this guy, acknowledging this guy. You feel me?
For sure.
So I'm not like the person that just doing it because it's cool too. Now, I've been saying he's different. You know, I've been saying he look different, sound different. He is different. That's why he getting the success he getting right now. People real deal saying Boss Man D-Lo is my favorite rapper. Dang. Already? Like, for what, a month, but hey, he's putting that work in, so that's what you're gonna get. You know, human beings are like natural born followers. You feel me? They're gonna follow whatever's hot right now. Last month, their favorite rapper was maybe one of the two that you said. January come, Boss Man, my favorite rapper. You feel me? It's just like the world is trendy, bro. It's kind of like lame a little bit, but it is what it is.
That's how it be though. I feel like anybody who Africa or Mello or Key Richie puts out, that's where everybody gravitates towards.
For sure.
I hear the music more. I see people dancing to their songs, doing videos, lines out the door to see this one person.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy. I never seen nothing like it.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing, man. It's a mindset thing. Like, people just want to, like, man, sometimes I be wanting to say stuff, but it's going to, like, affect my bags. I don't want to sound like I'm not, like, whoa, boy, some stuff just don't be making no sense, bro. Let's just say that.
I mean,
it don't be making no sense.
Last time you came in here, when you was on the pod with your boy, y'all both was popping it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think when you on this platform, it's a safe space. I feel like.
Nah, for sure, but, like I ain't gonna cap. Like, I'm aware that, like, I'm a walking contradiction. I am. Like, I can admit that, you know? So sometimes I be wanting to say stuff, like, even with that question, but I be like, damn, I'm sound like a contradiction. But I'm a walking human contradiction. Like, I say something and do the other. You feel me? Or I say I don't like this and do it. Because sometimes you have to, like, even, like, sell your soul a little bit to survive.
What?
You're not getting it.
I'm not gonna get it because
you're not getting it. Because, like, even with that question, like you said, they packing out rooms to see this. You feel me? It don't make no sense, but I know why they doing it. You feel me? Because it's like monkey see, monkey do, but it's like, I be wanting to expand on my answers more, but if I do that, it's going to, like, affect my bag. So it sounds like I'm selling my soul a little bit, but it is what it is. We got to survive.
Yeah, we got to feed the fam. I feel that because it's like, there's a lot of people that come in here. And
right.
we have these conversations. And it's like Beecham and Gil and Tier and all these different clubs is they Super Bowl.
Right.
I say that all the time because that's where everybody wants to be. That's where everybody wants to perform.
Right.
And what do you say to those artists that want that type of life or want to be in those clubs?
Man, make sure that's what you really want, because when you really get it, you go to questioning yourself. Like man, even like if you think about like high school, when older people used to always say, when you get out of high school, you gonna miss it. Boy, and when you in it, you like, man, hell nah, I'm ready to get out of here, but I'm skipping, trying to hurry up the process. And then when you get older, you're like, damn, I miss school. Same with rap, like you make sure you really want that, because once you get in it, it's like a never-ending process.
Hey, you watching this video? You see that subscribe button at the bottom? Go ahead and click that for me one time, man. Stop playing.
You feel me? It make you go back to them times where it was in the start. You feel me? So, like, make sure you really want it, because, like, it ain't really what it seem at all. Like, we look at these guys and we think they rich, they not. You feel me? We look at these guys and we think they cool, they not. I done met so much rappers to where, like, there was nothing like I expected. Broke in real life. Lame in real life. So it's like real deal, not what it always lives up to. So if you really want it, then that's cool, no problem. But just make sure you do your research and figure it out if you really want it. Because once you get it, don't be surprised if you second guess it.
I feel that, because a lot of people want to be next to these guys. And,
right.
Say the stuff that they saying, do the stuff that they doing, but they don't see what it's like to be around them.
Yeah.
Because we had Cartel on here, and he was talking about different stuff and what he had going on. And then it was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on in the city with controversy.
Right.
Especially, like, for the fact of the list is going around, people not feeling a certain way, Mount Rushmore's going around. You've been in the city for a while, and you know all these artists. You probably work with them, probably not.
Right.
So it's like, how you feel about Mount Rushmore's and lists going around for the city?
Man, all that stuff man-made. You feel me? Like, it's so irrelevant. Like,
but why you think it's always happening, though?
Because people like clout. People like controversy. You feel me? Like, people be, it's like the Grammys, bro. Like, what are the Grammys based on? Like, you got a room of white people that don't know nothing about rap critiquing rappers. It don't even make sense. You feel me? Like, we look for validation in strangers at an all-time high, and it's crazy. Like, bro, who cares? Like, if I make a list right now, it's just my opinion. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
but
instead of
the name that you built is like
I get it may be a little more powerful than others, cool. I get that. But it's like, who cares? It's like
them, the people that come to your
because
shows.
they want validation from strangers. Why do you even care? Like, it's my opinion.
I think because the name that you built and the stuff that you have done, the accomplishments you have made, it's kind of like, all right, if Africa say I'm the best,
Right.
I'm the best. So that's why they care, because of the stuff that you've done.
Right. Man, it need to be more of a money race than a clout race. You feel me? Like, that's what it need to be. Who got not even that money validates you either, but that is more of a validation than your clout. Because clout and money don't equal out all the time. Never really. Most of the time, I'll say. You feel me? But like with the list and all of that, I feel like it builds separation. You know, like, at the end of the day, men have egos. We got pride, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're number 1 on the list and I'm number 10, subconsciously, I'm going to feel away because you're higher than me on the list. Mm-hmm. You know? So now it builds separation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Animosity, even subconscious beef. You feel me? Because it's like, well, I'm better than him. Why is he hot? You feel me? You get that kind of, you know, and like I said, man, we have a lot of ego. We have a lot of pride, you know, just as human beings, really. So it's like all them lists and Mount Rushmore, like, bro, and then on top of that, what do we go off of? Who have the most likes, the most views, the most controversy around them? Like, how do you qualify for the Mount Rushmore?
They said they based for the list, it was based off YouTube numbers.
But that don't make no sense because I can buy some YouTube views. So if I got money, if I have more money than you, right, mm-hmm. I can get more views than you. You could be working your ass off to get 20,000 views, and I can come and have more money than you and buy 50,000. Now I'm a better artist than you. So we can't go off of views because those are all bought, or those all can be bought. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's hard because it's like, it's so hard, bro. But like I said, the lists are cool. The Mount Rushmores are cool. But I do honestly feel it builds like separation. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't help the city. I think it hurts it more than it helps it.
I feel that. Me too. I feel like that too.
You know, because even if the Mount Rushmore, who was on this Mount Rushmore? Do you even know?
I don't remember. I watched it live. I watched everything.
Was Glock 9 on the Mount Rushmore?
It was Whoop and Glock 9. I remember those.
Okay.
I just know.
Was Moot Boy on the Mount Rushmore?
Yes. I just remember Whatchacallit was left off. D-Boy.
You see, like that don't make no sense. How can D-Boy be left off the Mount Red? Don't like what? It don't add up. Like,
it was somebody else that was on there that was ahead of him.
See, stuff like that disqualify the whole thing. Because if you leave somebody off like D-Boy off the Mount Rushmore, I don't want to hear it no more because it got to be fake. Because he can obviously rap better than 90% of rappers in Florida, period. You know?
Yeah.
And if he's not on it, then the whole thing just throw it away for real.
I feel that.
You know, and I ain't no spokesman for nobody, but like I got ears like every other person got ears. You can hear what's going on.
For sure. So it was a thing going around because we ain't never get to talk about it.
Right.
And it was like artists shouldn't sign the DJs and this and that.
Right.
What was your take? Because when y'all was on the live, everybody was over talking you. You don't talk loud.
Yeah.
So it's like you didn't.
It's not I don't talk loud because I talk with emphasis, but I don't want to talk at the same time as you talk because we can't get our point across.
For sure.
Like it's a natural thing for men to disagree. We're supposed to disagree at times. If I disagree with everything you say or I'm a simp and I'm not. So I have my own brain. I'm gonna disagree. But with that conversation, from what I remember, I think they were saying artists, is it better to sign to like an independent label or to a DJ? The answer is you sign to whoever has more resources. and you sign to whoever has more money. Period. If I want up a couple artists and I'm low on funds, I'm not gonna sign to someone that has no resources or has no money. Period. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because without those two things, you can't benefit me. You can't help me. So why would I sign my rights over to you? If you talking to a DJ with money, he has resources, he has connections, he can get your face out there, he can get your music out there. If you talking to a guy that's not a DJ and he don't got no money, then you hustling backwards.
For sure.
It's simple as that. If it came down to it and I was an artist, I'd rather sign to a DJ with money than a guy with money. Because it's like some duet talk. Like you cut the middleman out. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always trying to cut the middleman out with everything I do in life. I want a direct connection. I want to go straight to the plug. I don't want no middleman and no, you feel me? So like,
Cause that leaves a gray area. I think.
oh, for sure.
I think it kills the connection or what everybody has going on, especially as far as trying to make things happen.
Right.
Especially like everybody's so impatient nowadays. I feel
Yeah,
like
everybody want instant gratification, you know, and it can't be like that.
I mean, I don't know. I just felt like it was a lot going on last year.
Yeah, it's a lot going on this year, and we only 16 days, well, a month in, not even a month in.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like me where I stand with everything. It's kind of like I'm gonna stay in my corner and just work. I just feel like because once you step out there with because I ask everybody this question on the pod and nobody's able to give me an answer because everybody says they don't know. Because everybody always says, I want unity and there's gatekeepers. So who are the gatekeepers?
That's a hard question. I mean, in today's age, in today's time, there's less gatekeepers than ever because, like, everything in life is so accessible. Anything you want to do in life, you can do with a little bit of research. You know, knowledge is power, knowledge is key. So if you research something, you can do it. So, like, the whole gatekeeper phase or phrase or whatever is more so, in my opinion, a thing of the past. You know? Like, you don't need nobody approval no more. You don't need nobody permission. If you want to be a promoter, you can be a promoter. And guess what? You are a promoter because you throw your own events, period. You don't need to ask me or get permission or from nobody. You could do it yourself, and you're doing it. You feel me? So I think anything is possible. We don't got gatekeepers no more.
I mean, everybody kept saying them, these people, this and
That's
that.
because they scared. That's because they not consistent. You feel me? You just said I have a lot of hats, right? A lot of titles. You think I ask anybody for anything? I do whatever I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, why I want. No permission, no question, no asking nobody. I can do anything, period, without anyone's approval. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who's stopping you from doing anything?
Yourself. If
You feel me? Now, if I'm looking at it, for example, another promoter, and I'm seeing he packing his stuff out and I'm not, that's my fault because I need to go harder. You know what I mean? Because he's bleeding the same blood I am. He has the same 24 I have. So what's my excuse? You feel me? So, like, to anyone that's like, oh, gatekeepers, what? Do you not know what TikTok is? Do you not know what YouTube is? Are you not using your smartphone to do smart shit? Or are you just using your smartphone to do dumb shit like surf on Instagram all day? You know, that's your fault for not putting the work in, for not putting the time in. You know, so you said gatekeepers and what?
Everybody talks about unity. We want unity.
Nobody don't want no damn unity, man. They gotta stop that. They gotta, because controversy sells, man. Sex sells. Negativity sells, man. You feel me? Cat Williams just went viral. That wasn't no damn unity. If anything, he separated the comedy world more than ever. You know? And let's be real, boy. Somebody got paid. Somebody got paid. Somebody got, man, every teacher in the school's salary combined in 1 week or however long that's been out. You feel me? Nobody don't want no unity, man. Nobody ain't making no money with unity, man.
I mean, I feel that too. I mean, because everybody say, Nate, you got to get down and dirty. You got to do something for people to, like, come see
Name
that.
somebody that want unity in the world right now. I can name one, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar ain't got no money. If he did, he wouldn't be asking for no donations to build no school for us. Man, people that want unity and push unity, I salute it because I do, honestly. But, like, people, that's not what people want, man. It's sad, bro, but.
Yeah, because the whole time, because I don't know if you watched the Charleston White and Cam Newton interview.
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch the whole thing? Or
I think I did, yeah.
So
yeah.
you remember at the end of the interview, he was like, I did all this for clicks. Now
Yeah.
this is, see, so I see what you're saying, but it's like, why I gotta be like that? Why you think it's like that?
Because they want the money. Money is a drug. You got ratios of money too. When you like with me, I mean when I was younger, all I wanted was a BMX bike. That's all I wanted. And when I got it, man, all I wanted was a 4-wheeler. And when I got it, all I wanted was a Honda Civic 97. And when I got it, all I wanted was a coupe. You know, it just goes up and up, you know? That's human nature. We always want more and more and more. We're never satisfied with what we have. You feel me? And I say that to say, like, we always want more. Period. So, like, if he did it for money. Because Cam Newton not dumb. He just said it. I did it for clicks. And at the end, didn't he ask him
About doing a charity event.
you feel me? Something together, which was cool. So I salute it. But you had to do all of that to get to that.
Yeah, because I think he wanted to know why he was feeling the way he was feeling, or why he said this about Deion Sanders, or this and that. So it was kind of like, hey, well, what's this about? And it kind of turned to a different way than when he was already in there. You know, Charleston gave a lot of different stories about his life or why he feels a certain way about certain things. And my question to you is, when you met him, was he like how he is on camera?
Yeah, he was. You talking about Charleston White?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie.
So he's the same way all through and through.
Oh, I mean, obviously I ain't spent days and weeks with him, but the time I spent, like, I ain't gonna say he was in character, but he was like the person you see on camera. You know, he was. He signed the same, he looked the same, he acted the same jokes. Like, we dapped up, we hugged, and he gave me a hug like he knew me. That's a real guy, I ain't gonna lie. I know he got a lot of stuff around him or whatever, but I salute him, bro. He taught that he made rooms uncomfortable. That's what we need. Like, everybody always want to be a kiss up. Everybody don't want to tell the truth about nothing or talk how they feel. You know, man, that man gonna say what's real. You know, whether you like it or not, he gonna say what's real. And a lot of times when he be saying stuff, you can't disagree with him.
Can't.
You can't, because it's real.
Just like Cat Williams, when I did the interview with Gabbana, she was like, the reason why everybody believes Cat Williams because nobody came out and said he was a liar.
Yeah. And man got receipts, man. All them receipts that man got. They said that man can't run no 4.2. That man ran a 4.2. Stop playing with Cat, man. Ain't nobody come out and say, oh, he lying. Oh, this ain't true. They trying to justify what he's saying. Everybody responded within 24 hours, man.
Everybody?
Mostly. Most of them, basically.
The Ludacris one was crazy for me, though.
Not Cat Williams. Steve Harvey replied. Ludacris replied. Cedric the Entertainer replied. Tiffany Haddish replied. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Which one of them say he lying?
None of them.
All they did was try to justify what he said. It's a difference. If you call me broke, I'm a cool. If you call me broke, I'm gonna say you lying. You feel me? I'm gonna show my bank account. I'm gonna show. You feel me? Yeah. How I'm not broke. I'm not gonna respond like, well, like, look, man, you know, like, but at a time, I'm not, period. But you never gonna say that because
he ain't lying.
You feel me? So, man, you believe what you want to believe, man. But Uncle Cat know what he talking about, man. And he ain't afraid to.
My only problem was what he had to say was why he waited so long to do this. Why he waited till now?
Why most rape victims wait 20 years?
Hold on. Oh, hey, that's a whole different subject though.
Why they wait 20 years to come out? Why 20? Why Cassie? What's her name? Cassie. Why Cassie waited how long? Until she was broke to come out and say that Diddy did what he did.
Oh, man.
If I assault you, you gonna report me a decade from now, or you gonna report me right now?
Approach you right now, be a
Duh, it's common sense. People look too close and too deep into things, and they forget their common sense.
But you don't think he was blackmailing her though? Cause you know everybody has this stigma about Diddy. I normally don't bring him up unless somebody talks about him, cause his name got too much dark energy around it.
But since when? Since all of this?
Since forever, since the man, the myth, the legend passed away.
Okay.
I think he always had dark energy around him, especially.
I feel like when you that high up, and not taking nobody's side because I don't care, but when you that high up, you get a lot. You got a lot of people that don't like you. You feel me? Just don't like you because of your power, and especially when they don't do what you want them to do. They liable to make anything up.
You think they making it
Man,
up?
power is dangerous, bro. Money is dangerous, bro. Like I always say, bro, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't never want to have $1 million. People don't even understand money, how money work. First of all, taxes. That's man.
Yeah, you big on financial literacy, so
I always want to have enough money to be able to support myself, take care of myself, take care of my family. If I want something, I don't got to think about it. I just swipe. If my mom wants something, she can get it in 24 hours. I don't need to have $1 million to have that kind of financial freedom. You feel me? I don't.
But why you think it's a stigma around because I want $1 million someday.
That's cool. I don't.
Everybody wants $1 million. Why you think it's a stigma?
Not everybody. You.
I mean, from when I'm
You
talking
don't
about
even
social.
know 1% of the human population on this earth.
So you telling me if I call 10 people right now and I say I got $1 million for you, think they're not gonna say yeah? Let me
You
get
asking broke people. You're not asking people.
But that's my whole stigma. Everybody wants $1 million.
Everybody want $1 million, and like I said, you on the 1% of the human race.
I mean, you're probably right, but
You don't.
I'm saying I'm saying like for instance, like if you like it's not just everybody wants that $1 million. If you hear all the success stories, I wanted $1 million. I wanted $1 million.
I don't want $1 million because I don't want what comes with $1 million. But you know what I mean? I don't want the responsibility. I don't want the pressure. I don't want the entitlement that I'm gonna get from people. I don't want that.
So what so I know money don't make you happy. So what would make Africa Black the most happiest?
Right now, I'm happy right now. I'm happy right now. Where I'm at right now. I'm happy. I can do anything I want to do right now. I have mental freedom. But if you're talking about finance, I got financial freedom too, to be all the way real. But like, I have mental freedom, bro. I can do anything I want to do. I can go anywhere. We all can. We just don't believe that we can. You know what I mean? We don't honestly believe we can do anything we want. We think that like only certain things are for certain people. No, man, anything is for anybody. I can go to Thailand right now if I wanted to. Like, it's possible. You feel me? You don't need money to be free.
I mean, you're right though, because that's how I used to think.
Man, you know how much they gonna tax you when you become a millionaire? And then you know what happens when you become a millionaire? Your lifestyle gets more as well.
I don't know.
What?
No, the reason why I say that is because
Have you ever seen a celebrity in your neighborhood?
it's not about the neighborhood.
Have you ever seen there's such thing called zip codes, right?
Yeah.
And with zip codes, let me not even start, man. Have you ever seen a celebrity in your neighborhood?
No.
Exactly. Millionaires can't live in your neighborhood.
Why they can't? Because that's what I was trying to say. Like, because I always use like, well, I know what you're gonna say if I say this, but my example is Adam Sandler. You wouldn't know if he wasn't famous, you wouldn't know he had money. Like, all the like people with millions, you wouldn't know they was millionaires.
Why? Because he dressed like a trailer park resident?
I mean, yeah, That's exactly why I said that. A lot of people like if you look at Jeff Bezos and what's the dude that did Apple? What's his name? I forgot his name. Damn. With the Apple creator guy.
Right.
He was driving the same car. Or like Devontae Smith, the football player, he drives that same 2020 Nissan, and he's an NFL megastar.
And where he live? In the hood?
No, but it's not about. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not talking about the neighborhood. Of course, they can't live where you live, but I'm saying they still can act like they don't.
You ever seen a millionaire shop in Walmart?
They do Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that. That's probably why you never seen them shopping at Walmart.
Millionaire do Uber Eats?
Why they can't?
I'm asking. I don't know.
But I'm telling you, that's why what they do. What's that thing called?
Multi-million-dollar human beings.
Walmart's a global thing. It's not like people too good.
They do Uber Eats, like they drop off food to people's houses.
Some people do that, yes.
Millionaires do that.
Ain't Castaneda a millionaire?
He does Uber Eats.
Yeah, he had Uber Eats to his
Or he
house
does it for the 30 seconds that you see him on Instagram doing it for.
Probably that too.
You think he's an active Uber Eats driver?
Yeah, but he's probably not the one that's ordering, but he does it.
What do you mean ordering?
Cause he has
No. Drives Uber Eats, like works for Uber Eats.
No, I'm saying they order from Uber Eats.
Oh, duh, yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like yeah. That's not making or breaking nothing. Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. So you can have $1 million and still do certain stuff regular people do.
Okay.
What's
If you say so.
Why not though?
If you say so, millionaires can't live in. What's that word I'm looking for? What's that? You know, when you live in certain apartments, they have like restrictions. Or if you like
restricted living, income based housing.
Yeah, but I can't think of the word right now. But like America's very separated. The rich get richer, the poor get poor. Period. You got tax brackets. Just look up what your tax bracket would be if you make $1 million a year compared to if you make $36,000 a year. Oh my God, that's another story for another day. We can talk about that for hours. So I'm not gonna get into it, but like the best thing I would say to anybody that's from the hood, just acquire enough to be comfortable. You don't need $1 million, millions of dollars to be comfortable. You really don't. Because, boy, I seen $1 million people go broke in 12 months and be broker than they were before they got that $1 million. Money's a drug. Money's so powerful, and I don't want nothing to do with that darkness. You know, I don't want nothing to do with that darkness at all. I'm going to just stay out the way.
So I want to show you a video. I want to see your reaction on the video.
Show me the video.
Yeah, we're doing something different on the pod. You know, we got a new spot, we elevating. So I want to kind of get people reactions on what goes on social media. Because a lot of people have their time or how they feel about certain stuff, but they can't really say how they feel because they're just looking at their phone. So I wanted to get people reaction and just to interact to see how you really think.
Okay.
Because some people, you know, they think a certain way, they do a certain things, and it just be different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Africa Black got some powerful words. Like I said, your name holds a lot of weight. And I know to the people out there, or this camera, to the people out there, I know y'all going to be watching this. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. I know y'all love Africa, but go ahead and hit that for me.
Started dating this white man, very much husband material. Judging by the way he likes taking me on dates, I thought he wouldn't mind tricking. So while I had gone on vacation in Puerto Rico, I texted him and asked if he'd pay for my drink while a friend and I were at a nice dinner. He said no. He said if I asked in person, he would pay, but not when I'm not around. It's so small, but I can't get over it. I have not been horny for him. Am I overreacting? If I was a man and you were on vacation in Puerto Rico and you asked me to pay for a drink, I'd be like, what the f is this broke hitting me up for? Why would you ask me for something so small?
He probably like, I'm not dealing with black women no more. You done made this man. This behavior is not ready for husband material. When you get they really have their lives together, they're not tricking on women. And if you do need financial assistance, that's okay, but you got to date in your range. You need to be looking for the rappers, meet somebody in a strip club, meet them at Revel if you live in Atlanta. Where else could they meet a trick?
So what's your take on what she said? What's your mind frame on that?
That's deep. date within your range. That's like one of the last things she said. Man, I'm big on if you can't do it yourself, don't be trying to ask me because you can't even do it yourself. You know, like, was she putting him through a test? Like, just buy a drink, like, on some, like, let me see what he say. And then it's strange because it's like you mixing, like, that's why I say people, like, human beings aren't genuine no more. Like, are you basing his financial status on, like, if he's, like, husband material? Like, what happened to, like, his characteristics, his personality, the way he, you feel me?
Like I said, everybody trying to get to that meal. You'll hear me. Everybody
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But like that whole, like, that's shallowness. You know, that's shallowness for real. Like, you saying you not horny for him no more because he didn't buy you a drink when you asked him when you was in a whole nother country is crazy. Like, so you're not sexually attracted to this person no more because he didn't buy something for you. You see, like, do I need to say it slower so like people can like understand how like psychotic that sounds? That's crazy.
That's psychotic or that's selfish, I would say.
Both. It's psychotic because it's dumb. But I mean, it is selfish. But you know, women and kids are the most selfish creatures in the world.
Really?
It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, women a lot of times won't like you unless you got something to offer. I mean, women want to be protected and provided for. If you can't do them things right now, then they most likely not interested in you.
I feel that because I ain't gonna lie. When I did the women segment, shout out to them. What women are really thinking when I was going to everybody's houses or they'll pull up on me. The first thing I say, if they can't pay a bill, I don't want to be with them. Or they can't hold a conversation, or they can't take care of me, take me on a nice date, I don't want them.
No, what it is. Instead of if he treats me right, if he makes me feel this way, it's what can you do for me? You know, that's a city girl syndrome.
But they don't care if they get beat upside the head either. They just want the money.
Risk over reward. You know, everything in life is risk over reward. Reward over risk, whatever way you want to say it. You know, if a lot of man yo, it's crazy, yo. But then it's like, you know, everybody got a little bit of gold digger in them too, because like we men, right? Mm-hmm. Man, if a girl walking barefoot at the bus stop on OBT, you looking at her?
No.
You feel me? But if a girl pull up next to you when she ain't something bigger than you might, oh, who that? You know? So everybody got a little bit of gold digger in them because they want like.
Is that just thinking or is that being a gold digger? Because you said we just looking at her.
Nah, you more attracted to that person that pull up and got that's in a big car. You more attracted physically, every way, especially physically. Because before we get to anything else, you have to be physically attracted to somebody. If you're not physically attracted to somebody, you can't even get to know them. If someone asks you on a date right now, you don't know them. You feel me? But if they look well put together, you be like, okay, cool. And then when you want a date, you get to know them. You don't say yes if someone asks you on a date to an ugly person, to someone that you don't find attractive. You feel me?
Some guys will do it just to see what happens.
Yeah, if they experiment, that's different. I'm talking about in real life. If you just experiment like, I'm just bored. You feel me? Whatever. Let me just see that's different. But for the most part, if a girl gets asked out by a guy, she has to be attracted to that person somehow, some way. Whether it's his money, he look like he got money, he got a nice body, status, whatever. You feel me? That's how I see it.
So, do you think men are the problem or women? Because that's the question.
We all have problems, man. It's hard. Like, we all have problems. Like, nobody's perfect. I feel like everybody has an image of someone in their head, and they want the person they dealing with to be that, to match that image. That's fantasy. That's not real. You know, it's like Instagram. It's not real. You know, I can't expect you to match the woman in my head. It will never work. It will never happen. And then, like, you go to subconsciously resent this person, envy this person, not like this person, not be attracted to this person because the person in your head and the person in front of you aren't a match. You feel me? So
That's
I
a
don't
fact,
feel
though.
like it's nobody, like no one's the problem. We all got problems. I'm not perfect. I'm not. And I've dated a lot of girls, and like I kind of find out like they all the same in some ways. You know, you can't run from something because all girls at the end of the day are girls. You feel me? They're all gonna be emotional at times. They're all gonna be clingy at times. You know, it is what it is. And no matter the color, the culture, the size, none of that, man. Like they all are gonna be similar in some ways at sometimes. You know, they always say men are the problems. Like,
That's what I was just about to say. Why you think females always say, well, it's the
cause they
men's
always want
fault?
to point fingers. Like, how you want a man to take you to Ruth Chris and you can't even afford Golden Corral yourself? Be real. You feel me? Like, they always want stuff that they not even doing themselves. And I'm not on no women bashing out. Never disrespect a woman, especially a black woman. But you got to be real. Like, be realistic. Now, I used to watch Kevin Samuels, and he used to always, man, let women realize, like, what's really up. Like, baby, how you want a man with money and you ain't got no money? You feel me?
So you think he was good for women?
I think he was. Some of the things he said made sense. Some didn't. But no one's perfect again. But he made some good points. Some qualified points. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
for
I
sure.
feel like we just got to be real as people, man. We got to be real as people.
I
We got
think
to be
you've been
real
saying
with
that for so long,
ourselves.
though. You've
We
been
have to be
saying
real
that
with
for so long.
ourselves, man. We trying to lie so much. Like, even like when you post on Instagram, right? Like, a lot of
here we
times
go.
that person you post ain't you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like, that's not you. That's that picture probably, but that's not you. You holding in your stomach. Hurry, take it. Take it. I got it. Ugh. You putting filters on. 4 or 5 different filters. Filter, screenshot, filter it again, screenshot, filter it again, screenshot. You smoothing your face out. You feel me? You going next to a car, like, that ain't you, homie. Baby, that's not you. That's you for them 2 seconds that you had to do all of that, but that's not you. You holding your rent money out. Yeah, big money. That's your rent money. You feel me? Be real with yourself. People got to be real with yourself. Take accountability. Be real. That's not you. But that's people, though. I'm real. I'm serious. That's
no,
people.
the reason why I'm laughing because I seen it.
real,
I've
Man, you
witnessed.
got to be comfortable in your skin, man.
I witnessed a lot of people do some crazy things for the media. I don't know why.
It's crazy.
It's like Instagram is a drug.
Instagram is, bro, you thought crack in the 70s and 80s was bad?
Instagram, man.
Man, this is like fentanyl and crack and morphine all put together.
I don't get it, bro. People be unfollowing you over some, or you don't collab, or you don't respond to their DM. They want to blackball you, or they comment on some, and then they expect you to repost it, and that don't even fit in your character.
It's at an all-time, but disbelief. Boy, clout is at an all-time high right now, boy.
You always talk about it.
Clout is at an all-time.
Why you think people chase clout for?
Man, a bit would get out of their character, get out of their body, cancel their morals for some likes, boy. You said why?
Yeah.
Because they want attention and validation from strangers.
That's the title of this podcast.
You feel me? People want validation from strangers. You know, at the end of the day, the way you feel about me doesn't affect my life. Period. You feel what I'm saying? But we want people to like us. You feel me? We want people to like us, bro. It's
So
crazy.
Do you believe in being a villain?
Not even. I just believe in being myself. I'm so comfortable, bro. I'm so comfortable, bro. Like, I have a lot of rich friends and a lot of broke friends. And my rich friends be always telling me, like, not even telling me, like, through words, just from the way they carry themselves. I don't care what people think of me. I don't. I'm comfortable. You feel me? I don't have to get ready and take 6 hours just to get in front of the camera. It's whether you gonna like what's in front of the camera or you not. And if you don't, it's love. If you do, it's love. You feel me? But people just want validation from people they don't know.
That's true though. So I want to switch gears. I want to talk about some music.
Let's talk about some music, man.
Let's give me an insight on Instagram.
What you mean?
Your song Instagram.
What about it?
Tell me how it was created, how it was made, the process.
Just because I wanted to get in that bag. Like I said, I want to make music. It's simple as that. You know, like people think it's impossible or you're not supposed to or it's not going to get approved. It's not going to get the stamp. You feel me? But like I wanted to make music, so I did. So I called up artists that I like, and that particular song was Lil Wet and New Gotti. And then I called a few producers that I liked, and for that it was Dior Beats. And I called a director that I liked, and he shot the video. And I put it together, and that was it. Life is so much easier than what people try to make it seem like. You know? And we all linked up in the studio, and it's hard because everybody had different schedules. Everybody has their own life. But I guess when you're a little bit more respected, it's a little bit easier. So they know I wasn't calling them for bull. So we all linked up. We did the song. And it's a good record. It's a good record. Definitely. You know?
So, question is, what does Africa say to these people?
What people?
Anybody, to get them to move a certain way or do a certain thing. Because it's like, I don't want to say it, but it's an Africa effect. When Africa say move, the whole world moves.
It's crazy. You could say that, and then someone could have an entirely different opinion. You see how opinions are so powerful?
But the thing is, they feel the same way. That's why they hate when people like me say that. Because they feel the same way. They just don't admit to it.
Right. I feel like when you build a resume.
Yeah, but you keep people change their schedules, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. That's a real thing. People move off of respect, you know? If Shay, right? They got to interviewed.
Cat Williams.
That name is weird. What's Shay? Club
Shannon.
Shay?
His name is real. His real name is Shannon Sharp, but
Shannon Sharp.
It's called Shay Shay's Club.
That's his daughter or something? Like, where that came
that's
from?
his nickname when he was playing football.
Shay. Hey. Shay. Shannon Sharp. It sounds a little better. If Shannon Sharp called you to collab on a podcast episode, you would call your boss. Hey, boss, I can't come into work tomorrow. You would call your girl. Hey, baby, I can't take you out tonight. You would call your homeboy. Hey, bro, I know I'm finna come to your show, but I can't make it. Shannon Sharp called me, and I gotta go. I gotta go take this opportunity.
Definitely.
It's a respect thing. People move over respect. You know, so if someone with no respect calls you, you're not gonna move an inch. But if someone with respect or someone that you respect
definitely
calls you, you're gonna move a room.
Definitely.
Compared to moving an inch, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah.
So this is where my story time comes in. So, you know, SOB was almost a year ago. We did it, and a lot of people was like, you need to have some powerful people in the room, yada, yada, yada. So I made my phone calls, called the people that I could, and, you know, out of nowhere, you walk in, everybody whole mind change.
I wouldn't say all of that.
Yes. Because you was in people's content, and phone calls was being made, and it was like Africa showed up. And then we came to the second one, Africa showed up again. You know what I'm saying? So how was the SOB experience? Because we talked about it, but we didn't really get to talk about it.
The SOB was lit, man. I definitely want to congratulate you on your success. I got nothing but respect. I got nothing but love for that. Because it's a mindset thing, mind over matter. Definitely. And you made it happen. You made a thought that you had in your brain become reality. You know, and, you know, in human nature, that's like one of the most impossible things to do. Less than 10% of humans actually do that. So you in that 10%, fam. And I ain't talking about America, I'm talking about the world. So you made it a real thing, and it was an amazing experience. Both I went to. You know, you created opportunities for artists, male, female, singers, rappers, DJs, security, cooks. vendors, all of that. It was lit. It was amazing, man. Orlando got so much talent. I loved it. Every single artist that performed was raw. Was amazing. I'm talking about it was not one artist that wasn't good. Literally, all of them was lit. All of them was great. All of them was talented, man. And I loved it. I have nothing bad to say about either one I went to. It was a dope experience, and I definitely will be attending whatever future event you got.
For sure. I think a lot of people kind of, the bad opinions people had about you, it kind of changed your whole light in certain people's eyes, especially like, Africa don't do this. Africa don't move like this. He ain't gonna come to that little ass shit. Da, 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 da. You know the different stigmas and different engagements people say about you from what they see on Instagram.
Right.
But when they actually seen you that you was a real person, especially the first when you came by yourself.
Right.
Nobody was with you. You came, you sat down. You just was actually being a student, because you say that all the time on how you a student of the game and what you do and how you do it. So that's why I was happy that you came, because a lot of people was expecting that.
It was cool. I mean, it's crazy because I don't even think no one has like a negative stigma of me, because if you know me, you know me. But then again, they probably do. I mean, I don't know. But like, yeah, I was super real. You feel me? Like, I'm just like everybody else. Like, I don't even know where that come from, to be real. You feel me? But like, everybody there, I network with everybody. I'm not outside as much as maybe some other people, but like, I don't even know. Like, everybody was solid, and I was solid with everybody. I know a lot of those people, and some I didn't, and some like we networked and exchanged phone numbers. But like, I do a lot for these people, for the people in this city. Like, a lot. I may not show it, on Instagram or the camera, but like, I be so in the moment, you won't even have time to pull out the phone. Cause, bro, when I be seeing, for example, like people cry on Instagram, bro, you gotta think about that. Like, bro, they really had to pull their phone out, unlock their phone. Hold on. All right. You feel me? And cry. Do you know how staged that is? You feel me? If I did something I do for the people all the time and I have to, hold on, all right, do it again, bro. Do it again. You feel me? That's just not genuine, bro. But yeah, I do a lot for the people, and people be knowing that. And like, if they don't, they I guess ain't supposed to. You feel me? But the showcase was lit. I don't know who would have a negative stigma or opinion of me, because I'm a regular person. I can't think of anybody that does anything more than I do. I can't even think of someone close. You feel me? Like, if it was like a top 5, I think I'd be first, second, and third. I can't even think of who would be second. Like, maybe somebody would be third, fourth, and fifth. But in reality, like, who do more than me? Like, who give more opportunities than me? Who put more money in people's pocket than me? I can't even think nobody that. So for someone to have a negative stigma, I guess, it's
just those things that go around, or you didn't answer a DM, or
that's because look, rappers are entitled. Rappers are so entitled. They think because they rap, you supposed to know them, or you supposed to listen to them, or you supposed to play their song. If a rapper, this is real, right? If a rapper drops a song and don't send it to you, how are you supposed to play it if they never sent it? I'm asking.
I don't know.
So if I don't have your song, I can't play it. Period. You feel me?
Oh, I forgot. Did you ever listen to that song I sent you, or that work mixtape I sent you?
Did you ever follow up?
I think I did.
I
did.
You sure?
I always follow up.
I don't remember following up. If you sent it, I probably did. I just don't remember right now.
We'll talk about it.
You feel me? But like, you just gotta put the work. Rappers gotta put the work in, bro. Like, you just gotta put the work in, bro. It's simple as that. And if you don't put the work in, you can't get the results you want.
That's a fact.
Everybody wanna shine before they grind. You can't shine before you grind. You feel me? You got to put that grind in before you can shine. Everybody want chains and clothes and cars, but you ain't sweat, homie. Do you even know what sweat feel like? So a lot of you rappers be putting out music, and I'd be like, why are you putting out music, for albums, mixed? Why? For what? Nobody knows you.
So what they should do? What you think?
Put out a single and push that bit. And then put out another one and push it. And don't just push it for 30 days and be like, it's old. No, it's still 1 million people ain't never heard that song before. And you only push it on one platform.
I tell people this all the time.
All the time. They need to keep
y'all heard
hearing
it. Y'all heard it. All the artists that do SOB with me. How many times I tell y'all, one song for like 3 years. You just got to perform.
I ain't going to say that long now.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but for some time.
Because think about this.
For some time.
I use Lil Wet, for example, when I talk to artists.
Right.
I say, you think Lil Wet want to perform Haitian Tea or 500 grams or Cardi B over and over? No, he don't. He want to put out the other stuff, but what does he have to do? He has to promote that song.
It's a business. The music business. 70% business. The other 30 is talent. Big, we could be rappers right now. Big, we got iPhones, don't we?
Definitely.
Rap this ain't no skill no more. This shit is barely talent.
I'm going to start rapping.
You can.
I'm going to drop a song.
You can. You feel me? But like, to anybody that would even have anything negative to say about like a DJ period, not even me, is just like a mad rapper, really. Period.
They hate the DJs. I don't know why.
I don't know.
DJs are like when the whole situation with the live thing.
Man, I'm gonna be real, bro. I be trying to separate myself from everything, bro. They don't hate me. They hate them. I don't know who them is. I don't know who them is. The Illuminati, whoever. No, nobody don't hate me.
I heard Orlando has an Illuminati. I don't know.
Orlando ain't got no money. The Illuminati is money. Who got money for real to be controlling stuff, to be dictating stuff? Bro, power is money. Who got money like that?
You. And
I didn't say I had money. Whoa. I never said I had money. I never said that.
You got the power.
I never said I had no money or no power. I don't know where that came from, but I ain't say me.
I'm just talking for the people that are don't want to say this to you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do got money, but I don't got money. You feel? I probably got more money than the average person. So do you. Look where we at. Look what we doing.
No comment.
You feel me?
No comment. I still struggle.
Look what you wearing. That ain't regular cotton. that material looks smooth.
Definitely Walmart.
Your skin glowing, and I don't gotta say no homo and all that pause. You feel me?
It's different.
But let's be real.
It's different.
So Orlando ain't got no money to be saying the Illuminati. Who is the Illuminati?
I don't know.
When you went to throw your first event, did you call me and ask permission?
Definitely.
Or did you call the venue owner and say, yo, can I rent your venue out from 9 to 12 or whatever?
Yeah.
You went straight to the source. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got rappers blowing up on TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? You got rappers that have been rapping for 1 year, bigger than rappers that have been rapping for 10 years. Right. Did they ask permission to blow? Did Boss Man D-Lo, you feel me, ask for permission?
But the thing, because I remember stuff vividly a lot. So when, I guess he asked, I don't know who he asked. I don't think he asked you.
Who?
But P.I., when he asked, he was like, y'all know who Ski Mask Skunk God is?
Who?
Ski Master Skunk God.
Yeah.
And nobody knew his hot single. I was a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, it's demographics though. It's demographics.
I was disappointed though. Ski Mask is one of the biggest, I think.
It's demographics though.
What you mean?
What I'm saying is he's not in a West Orlando demographic. You feel me?
But he's Florida though. He's like one of the
demographics, fam. As like a millionaire living in Pine Hills. It's not gonna happen. You feel me? Everything in America is demographic. Everything's separated. Everything's segregated. You think MLK stopped segregation? He tried. He died. It failed. Everything is segregated. You feel me? So you can ask a person that's, let's just use artists, right? Mm-hmm. You just said
Ski
Mask and Lil Wet. You can ask a person within this type of demographic who Lil Wet is, and they'll know him. Yeah, I know Wet. 500. Who's Ski Mask? Who's bigger?
Ski Mask, definitely.
Duh. You feel me? But that's not their demographic, so they won't know that. Mm. You feel me? So it's just a real thing. Like I was talking to a girl the other day, and we was talking about pesos, and she didn't know what that was. Do you know what pesos are?
Money.
You feel me? In what country? Spanish countries.
Spanish country, like
right?
Mexico,
right?
stuff like that. Yeah.
So, but she didn't know what that was. And I was talking about pounds, and she didn't know what that was. You know what pounds are?
Pounds is money as well.
In what country?
I don't know what country.
Great Britain.
Okay.
You feel me? So we were talking about money, and she didn't know. I can't wrong her. She just didn't know. It's just she ain't got a passport. So it's like, you feel me?
I don't got a passport, but I know.
I'm not knocking nobody. Shit, that's cool. Get a passport. But what I'm saying, yeah, whatever. But if you don't know, you don't know. But demographics are real. You know, like I was at a club last night called Parlay, and that's an entirely different demographic from a tier. $1 Tuesday, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It's two different types of people, you know. And Parlay, I got to play a little bit more of Ski Mask or Juice WRLD. And $1 Tuesday, one of them rappers don't get played, you know. You ever heard J. Cole in the club?
Nope.
He's still a big rapper than most rappers that be in the club.
Definitely.
You feel me? Who you hear more in the club, Lil Wet or J. Cole?
Lil Wet, of course.
You feel me? It's different demographics. That's a real thing.
So tell us about $1 Tuesday. How did that going? How is that flowing for you? And what's the upcoming thing? You ain't got to give us none of your game, but
$1 Tuesday is another reason why a bit really can't have no negative stigma of me, because $1 Tuesday, in my opinion, is like one of the biggest platforms in Orlando. You know how much rappers performed, pulled up.
I was there.
Network at $1 Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying? Boss Man D-Lo, you just said. His first show in Orlando, $1 Tuesday. Wet, $1 Tuesday. Who else you said? Whatever rapper you can think of.
Yeah, Lil Tyler, Lil Gotti.
From Tallahassee to Miami. Tallahassee, we could say Lil Tyler. We could say Wiz Having. We can go all the way out to Miami. We could say, you feel me? It don't matter.
I've been there.
D Watkins. Who's in Miami? Mike Smith. You feel me? So it's like, that's a platform for artists to not just perform and get some money, but to network. So $1 Tuesday is an event we do on Tuesdays at Tear Nightclub. Took a little break, we coming back, and it's just a great platform and a great event that everybody be come hanging out. And it's not expensive. We don't charge $100, $200 at the door or whatever. It's $1 Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying? It's a little vibe, man. It's a little midweek vibe. You feel me? And we give so many people opportunities, not just artists, but like promoters, like hosts, like DJs, you feel what I'm saying? Like street promoters, people like that.
I feel that. Cause I've called you.
Yeah.
You had to call, hey, this artist trying to perform.
Yeah.
What can they do to perform? And you get on me a little bit, cause you're like, well, why they can't call me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I just can call you. That's it.
Yeah. And then tell them hit me up, right? You gonna hold their hand all the time? No, like that's what I'm saying. Entitlement, like, homie, you not big. Why you not doing the work? You feel me? And that's real to all artists. Like, put the work in, bro. Don't drop a song and think it's gonna blow overnight. None of them TikTok stories, overnight success are real. That's all clickbait. There's no such thing as overnight success. A person don't just wake up. Shay, Cat Williams, that didn't just blow up out of luck. It blew up out of strategy. It's a big difference. That was strategized. He didn't just click upload and hit $40 million views in a week. It was all strategized. The lighting, the production, the team behind it. It wasn't just, you think Shay's uploading himself?
No, he's not.
It's a team. It's a team effort. It's a strategy. So with rappers, bro, strategy is everything. Figure it out, bro. Like, y'all just be so entitled. Y'all think stuff supposed to come to you. Like, no, that's not how it works. They had like the little babies and stuff. Yeah, but I rapped for 3 months and I just blew up. No, you didn't. Stop the cap. Stop it, bro. Nothing is overnight. Like, the whole world just want to shine before they grind. Like, you got to sweat. You got to bleed. You got to have, your hands got to have sores on them, aches on them, before you can touch a little bit of success. You feel what I'm saying? Like, definitely. Let's be real, bro. Everybody was a beginner at whatever they began at before they was the best at it.
For sure.
You feel me? So for rappers and stuff like that, man, like, just put the work in, man. Network. Spend some money. You feel me? What's that word? What's that word when you prioritize? Prioritize. You feel me? If you got a cut back on buying food and go buy some Roman so you can invest more money into whatever you're trying to sacrifice. That's a real thing. Sacrifice, network, call a couple DJs, a couple promoters, relationships, connections. You feel me? That's everything. They just want the world to get handed to them and think they just finna, no, I don't know where you know you, care about you. Let's be real. I treat everything like the streets. We in the streets. Music industry is more streets than the streets. Ruthless, cutlass. Nobody don't care about nobody's feelings. We trying to get some money. That's all they care about. That's all the world care about. Trying to get to the millions. Not knowing the millions gonna kill them. Millions gonna kill you, man.
So what's next for the pull up? Your podcast.
Keep it going and to be more consistent. I still got a bunch of episodes I ain't dropped yet, but just to keep it going and be more consistent, like you, man. You inspire me, man. You feel me? You inspire me, man.
It ain't no joke, boy.
I know it's not, and I know you know that better than anybody.
Yeah.
A big thing we recorded, and you finna just upload this in 2 minutes, and man, it's a lot of work, man. And you can't do it by yourself.
Definitely can't.
It's impossible. You think Shay could have pressed record, run back, run back, press record? You feel me? Team effort, man. Rappers, get you a team.
For sure. So anything you want to leave the people before we get out of here?
Nah, just blessings to everybody. Pray and grind. Grind and pray, man. Stay positive, even in negative times.
So I wanted to ask, how was your trip to Jamaica? Because I didn't get to watch the videos yet.
That's cool. Jamaica was lit. It makes you appreciate America. It makes you appreciate life. You know, Jamaica is considered a third world country, so the technology is not as advanced as it is here, and it makes you appreciate, you know, opportunity. It makes you appreciate life. It makes you appreciate technology.
I gotta go there.
Yeah.
How was the KFC for real though? Was it
was cool. I mean, it was better. I don't eat KFC at all. I don't eat no fast food, honestly, like 0%.
I'm trying to get like that.
Yeah, I don't eat.
So what you cooking? What you making?
I can cook.
Yeah, so what you making like?
I can cook what needs to be cooked, man. I can cook. And I'm actually trying to cut out chicken. I had a terrible experience today, and it's crazy we talking about that, but today, literally today, like just before I got here, I had a crazy experience with chicken. So I'm trying to cut chicken out and just get on my natural vibes, my healthy vibes. You feel me? But KFC was good. It was good for what it was. I won't be comparing it to here because I'm not going to eat it, you know, but it was good. It was good to eat some chicken wings and KFC. I ain't going to lie.
So what about your this? Because I forgot to ask you this every time, but it just came in my head. Cause we talking about food. What's your thing with Chinese food? Like you hate Chinese food?
Yeah, I don't eat Chinese food, man. Chinese restaurant, they don't even respect us, man. They don't even respect black people, man. Like usually anybody that sell anything to us don't respect us. Cause we consumers, not producers. They don't gotta respect us, man. They give us the nastiest. They the most disrespectful. They got the most dirtiest establishments. Could you imagine going into a black-owned restaurant and it looked like a Chinese restaurant in the hood? Man, we would tear that place apart. But let it be ATL Deli.
I love ATL Deli.
You want to justify everything for ATL Deli. That place is dirty. It looked dirty. Go to any Chinese restaurant in any hood in America, and I ain't even been all over America, but I know for a fact they don't respect us. They don't care about us, and I'm pretty sure they ain't chicken they feeding us.
Don't tell me that.
Pretty
man.
sure. Hey, it is what it is. You got to hear it, man. That rice ain't even right. Rice is plastic. You and that be eating Walmart bags.
All right, man. We're finna close it out like that, man. Shout out to Africa Bat for coming through. We know we got to get another episode in later on down the line. We're gonna work on some. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and if y'all haven't, go tune into his podcast, his YouTube. He got a whole bunch of different stuff. He teach you how to cut the grass. He teach you what it's like to be in Jamaica. He talks to different people, and also to pull up, he gets in the questions that I can get in with my people. He get it in with the artists that we want to know. I ain't gonna lie, that interview with Pootie was very interactive. You got him to talk more than I ever heard him talk, especially about different stuff. Cause I seen him, I do my research. I'm a journalist. So when I seen him on Intervision, he was kind of like this, but with you, he was actually listening to the question. He didn't want to answer, but the way you was kind of articulating yourself kind of made me was like, oh yeah. Africa know he talk about. He know how to get around it.
Yeah. Shout out to Pootie, man.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to all the artists in Orlando, man. I love Orlando. I love this city. I ain't even from this city, like boring wise, but I love this city. City got so much talent, man. Shout out to all the artists in this city, for real. For sure. All the hustlers in this city. You ain't even gotta be no rapper. Whatever you do, man, as long as you being productive, shout out to you. Salute.
For sure. Well, that's what I think a podcast story behind the craft. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Hey, what's that? Turn it up.